bad memory, that was my old cure. 2 fingers made me certain, 3 made me damn sure. By midnight I was innocent, by closing time a saint. Funny how a bottle changes everything except what happened. Good whiskey, bad memory, morning brings it back. Every word you swore was buried, waiting by the rack. Good whiskey, bad memory, never made a wrong thing right. It just gave the guilty man a softer version for the night. I could drink away her crying till I couldn't hear the sound. Drink away the reason why my brother quit coming round. Drink until the mirror held somebody I could stand, and wake up with the same old face and shaking in my hands. Sobriety ain't holy, don't make a sinner clean. It just takes away the fall between the damage and the sin. Keep one bottle unopened on the shelf above the sink, not as proof that I'm much stronger, just to prove I get to think. Some nights I still want badly what that amber used to sell. Then I remember every heaven it delivered into hell. Trick. Nothing in that bottle ever made me forget a thing. Good whiskey, bad memory, morning always knew the truth was sitting sober, waiting longer than I could. The bottle's still full, that's enough for tonight. I saw death buying cigarettes at a station near Cheyenne. Gray coat, tired eyes, exact change inside her hand. No horse tied by the doorway, no bones beneath her skin. Just somebody looking like she'd worked too many weekends. Death looked tired that night. She bought coffee from the warmer, took it black and took it slow. Clerk asked if she wanted sugar. She said, not where I'm going. I laughed before I meant to. She turned and looked at me, said, you people think I'm joking till I'm standing where you sleep. Death looked tired that night. Oh, death looked tired that night. I asked if I was on her list. She said everybody is. Difference is I don't tell you when. That ruins how you live. She walked outside toward nothing, no car beneath the light. 1 second she was by the pumps, next second only night. I stood there with my helmet, thinking of the call overdue. Bought no cigarettes, just coffee, and finally followed through. Death looked tired that night, like she'd seen enough delay. Death looked tired that night, and I had one more thing to say. Took the last place in formation on the first warm run of May. 20 bikes ahead of him, throwing heat and highway spray. He had years on every rider, had the scars and right to lead, but he chose the dirty back end where the weak spots bleed. Last man sees what front men miss: a loose strap, bad tire, fear in the wrist. Last man stays, last man knows some strength rides behind where nobody shows. Checked the mirrors like he wanted approval bad. The old man only nodded for the calm he almost had. Every stop he counted helmets, every turn he read the line. A king without a kingdom, guarding other men's time. Last man sees what front men miss: a loose strap, bad tire, fear in the wrist. Last man stays, last man knows some strength rides behind when nobody shows. At the overlook near Jackson, the young lad said he should be front. The old man lit a cigarette and laughed at what he'd want. Front is not forever, back is not defeat. A pack needs old eyes where the trouble meets. The young lad rode steadier, knowing someone had his spine. The old man watched watch the red lamps like coals along the line. No trophy for the sweep, no song for riding last, just the kind of quiet honor that keeps a brother fast. Last man sees what proud men hide, battling low courage, storm from behind. Last man stays, last man goes, a real old road dog protects more than he shows. He took the last place in formation, never asked for more. Some men on the front by guarding the rear door. There's an angel in the salvage yard, made from fenders, chain and chrome. One wing from a Chevrolet, one from something long unknown. Headlight glass for both the eyes, exhaust pipe for the spine. Old man welded him together back in 1999. Nothing wasted stays dead. People brought him broken engines, frames too bent to ever ride. He'd strip what still had purpose, stack the rest along the side. Said everything dies different, most things leave a useful part. Then pointed toward that metal angel with a welder's crooked heart. Nothing wasted stays dead. Resurrection sounds dramatic when a preacher tells the tale. In a yard it looks like bearings, cleaned and put somewhere for sale. When the old man finally passed there, his children sold the land. Crushers came for every carcass, but nobody touched the man. The angel moved to County Square, which would have made him curse. He hated public monuments and clean shirts, even worse. Nothing wasted stays dead. If somebody sees what fits, nothing wasted stays dead. Sometimes resurrection's bits. One wing still says Harley, the other says Ford.
Motorcycle under the cottonwood, chrome turned white with rain. Front tire buried half in dirt, grass growing through the chain. Farmer said that was my brother's, parked at summer 79. Swore he'd fix the transmission, then life got in the line. The bike kept waiting. The bike kept waiting. His brother married, moved away, came back less each year. Then cancer took him quickly, before the bike disappeared. Nobody had the stomach to sell it with his tools, so seasons built their layers over gasoline and rules. The bike kept waiting. Machines don't understand abandonment, they only rust and stay. People give them human patience because people need that way. Farmer's granddaughter saw it, asked if anything could run. 2 winters in the garage later, that old motor finally turned. First cough shook the rafters, second brought the whole thing through. The farmer stood there crying, like his brother had come to. The bike kept waiting, longer than anybody planned. The bike kept waiting till first ride stayed around the farm. That was far enough. The devil needed reading glasses, though he swore his eyes were fine. Held the menu at arm's length, then blamed the neon sign. Said this print gets smaller yearly. Waitress said you're getting old. He looked personally offended, like mortality was bold. Even the devil gets older, even darkness loses sight. Pride can turn a pair of glasses into one unnecessary fight. Even the devil gets older, time don't care what kingdom's yours. Sooner or later everybody starts holding menus farther toward the door. He ordered from a photograph, got pancakes instead of steak. Said the kitchen had betrayed him. Waitress said that's what you picked. I slid my spare pair over. He refused them for an hour, then put them on when nobody looked, and discovered reading power. Read your eyes without permission. No trumpet, curse, or flame. Just a little smaller lettering and knees that know your name. Oh. What? Said these are for appearance. Nobody challenged him. He read the menu perfectly, ordered steak without delay, then left the glasses on the table and came back from halfway away. Even the devil gets older, even hell can need bifocals. You can rule eternal darkness, still misread the daily specials. He posted Americana glory from a run outside the lake. Cut out every bad pass, cut out every break. Made himself look fearless, made the pack look slow. Put thunder over footage where the truth should have shown. Don't cut the corner, don't cut the shame. A man ain't brave in an edited frame. Shoulder wobble, Pack saw the full ride and the danger in the thing. He'd crossed double yellow, he crowded one man wide, then turned stupid into legend for strangers online. Don't cut the corner, don't cut the shame. A man ain't brave in an edited frame. Show the wobble, show the line. The road don't run on borrowed shine. On borrowed The road captain brought a laptop to the clubhouse back room. Played the raw tape silent like a sentence in a tomb. No shouting, no fists, just truth on a screen. Sometimes shame hits harder when nobody gets me. The kid took the video down before the next sunrise, posted one plain sentence with no music and no lies. I rode like a fool, I risked men beside me. The pack let that stand because confession rides clean. Don't cut the corner, don't cut the shame. A man ain't brave in an edited frame. Write the truth, leave it whole. A biker owns the damage before he claims the soul. The pack rode against the helmet cam light and let the lesson stay. Some roads forgive mistakes, but not turning them into fame. The devil found a black dog behind a station in the rain. Offered half a piece of jerky, whistled twice and called a name. Dog ate every little piece, then sat beside my boot. Devil frowned like loyalty had personally gone mute. Some dogs won't follow darkness, even when darkness brings the meat. Some hearts choose where they settle without theology beneath. Some dogs won't follow darkness, no matter what it pays. Maybe goodness isn't complicated. Maybe it just knows where it stays. He tried bacon from the diner, tried a steak from somewhere fine. Dog accepted every offering,
side. I said, think he likes me better. Devil said, that proves no thing. Dog put one paw on my boot there and made the argument sting. People need commandments, animals need scent. Maybe dogs detect intention before the words get bent. Devil left around midnight, said keep the ungrateful beast. Dog watched his truck disappear, then went to sleep by me. I took him home next morning, called him nothing clever, just Jack. Years later, every thunderstorm, he'd stare south down the track. Some dogs won't follow darkness, even when darkness feeds them well. Some hearts make quiet choices no philosopher can tell. Jack never liked strangers in black coats. The church burned down in August, roof fell in before the dawn. Pews went black, the windows melted, every hymn book gone. But the bell stayed in the tower, black and bronze above the road. Nobody knew how fire missed it, or why the frame still held. The bell survived the fire. Church downtown, the old hill grew with weeds there, ash worked deeper in the ground. Then one winter morning, a hard wind crossed the plain, and that bell moved once by itself and gave the town one name. The bell survived the fire. People called it miracle, others blamed the wind. Truth mattered less than hearing something old begin again. They never rebuilt the chapel, never cleared the blackened stone, just left the bell above it like a witness standing lone. Sometimes riders stop there, kill the engines by the gate, listen for a little movement, then leave before it's late. the fire. When everything below was gone, the bell survived the fire and kept one note moving on. Nobody worships there. Something still answers the wind. Black suit in the closet, bought when I was 32. Wore it first for Uncle Raymond, then my mother's brother too. Stayed untouched for 7 winters, then came out twice in May. Funny how a piece of clothing learns the shape of grief that way. That black suit keeps fading, though the faces disappear. Every year the room gets smaller, every name gets closer here. That black suit keeps fading, maybe that's the cruelest part. The cloth stays just where you left it, while the people don't. Down the street, then one rider I'd known 20 years, whose boots outlived his feet. The cuffs are getting polished from my hands beside the chair. Pockets hold old funeral cards I forgot were even there. We keep one suit for endings, like endings come by plan. Hang it clean between occasions and pretend there'll be a span. Last week my son tried it on for somebody else's wake. Sleeves came just above his wrist, shoulders fit him nearly straight. I watched him in the mirror and felt something settle cold. One day that suit may leave my closet without me there to fold. That black suit keeps fitting till the man inside is gone. Then somebody else will wear it, and the cloth keeps moving on. bars had no mirrors, not behind the bottles, none. No glass above the bathroom sink, no polished chrome for fun. Owner said, men come here drinking to forget what they became. Why give them another surface to rehearse the same old name? No mirrors in the roadhouse, no second face to wear. You sit exactly as you entered, with whatever brought you there. No mirrors in the roadhouse, no angle makes you clean. Sooner or later, every man meets himself without a screen. One young rider hated it, kept checking phone reflection, fixed his hair between two beers like vanity was protection. Old owner wiped the counter, said, son, relax your head. Nobody here remembers what your hair looked like when dead. We spend years arranging faces for rooms that barely care. Then age removes the audience and leaves the person there. Finally closed, new owners put mirrors in, bright lights, chrome clean bathrooms, everything polished thin. Old customers came once there, then mostly stayed away. Said the place looked much more modern and somehow less okay. No mirrors in the roadhouse, no need to check the pose. What matters usually happens where reflection never goes. The old owner kept one mirror at home. Nobody's completely consistent. Past the cotton fields, move slow beneath the bridge. My mother threw her wedding ring from somewhere near the ridge. My uncle burned 3 letters there, then fed the ash below. Everybody in our family gave that river something once. The Black River keeps no names. I came there after father died, with his pocket knife in hand. Thought about letting water take the last thing that was his. Then I heard his voice complaining about wasting useful steel. So I laughed there by myself and put the knife back in my jeans. The Black River keeps no names. Water doesn't forgive you. Water
inside and covers it with mud. Maybe that is why we come here when the house gets hard to breathe. We don't need the river's mercy, just somewhere to watch things leave. But I kept that old knife with me and rode home before the rain. Some grief ought to be carried till it changes into weight. The Black River keeps no names, no vows, no guilt, no blame. The Black River keeps no names and gives nothing back the same. Coffin maker kept a radio on a shelf above the saw. Old country through the morning, baseball after 4. He said silence made the workshop feel too close to what he made. So somebody always sang there while he measured out the grave. Keep the radio on. Came with questions, ochre, pine, brass or plain. He never sold them fancy words, never decorated pain. After they left, he'd turn it louder, sweep the dust beneath his feet, then cut another final box to some old 3-chord beat. Sound sometimes an ordinary radio keeps a man on ordinary ground. When the coffin maker died, his son built one alone. He used the same one wooden table and the same old measuring stone. Radio quit that morning, no signal, hiss or tone. His son worked through the silence and finally understood. Keep the radio on while there's still work in hand. Keep the radio on while the Speed shop gate, fans blowing like desert wind and coffee gone stale late. Chrome boys talk numbers before the straps went tight. Said horsepower like scripture under fluorescent light. Roll it on, let it scream. The screen don't care about your parking lot dream. Big talk dies when the rollers bite. A motor tells truth under white shop light. Under white shop light. The youngest swore his build made 120 at the wheel, but the graph came up lower than his mouth could feel. Old men didn't laugh, they'd all been there before. You learn what's inside you when the throttle hits the floor. Roll it on, let it scream. The screen don't care about your parking lot dream. Big talk dies when the rollers bite. A motor tells truth under white shop light. 'Just peek. Look how the curve falls over where the mid-range gets weak. That sentence hit the riders harder than the sound. A man can make noise high and still have nothing down. They tune till after midnight, fuel map line by line. Less brag in the doorway, more patience in the grind. When they roll back to the highway, no one quoted the score. They knew a smoother engine was worth more than a roar. Roll it on, let it breathe. The strongest kind of power ain't always what they see. Big talk dies when the rollers bite. A rider finds truth under white shop light. 300 miles from sober, leaving Amarillo late, head hurting like a church bell, hands ashamed upon the bars. I'd made it 9 good months there. Then one bad night became 4. Funny how the old life waits, like it still owns the door. 300 miles from sober, and no road gets you there. No state line clears the bloodstream. No highway makes you care. 300 miles from
I do when morning comes. I stop beside a payphone, though my cell was working fine. Needed something old and ugly to match the state of mind. Call the man who sponsored me, said I threw the whole thing down. He said, you threw one night away, now turn your ass around. Shame loves big conclusions, makes one fall become the end. Pride says hide until you're perfect, truth says call somebody friend. I slept outside of Lubbock, cheap room, boots beside the bed. Poured the remaining bottle down a sink stain, brown and red. Nothing holy happened, no choir shook the walls. I just woke at 7:30 and answered when he called. 300 miles from sober, and I know the distance now. It ain't measured on a highway, it's one decision followed out. 300 miles from sober. Tomorrow may be one, but I don't have to win forever. I just have to not run. When I finally meet the Lord, if there is a Lord to meet, I won't bring a list of reasons or fall crying at his feet. I won't blame my father's temper, or the whiskey, or the road. Every man gets dealt some damage, then decides what he will hold. When I finally meet the Lord, I'll tell him what I did, the good that no one noticed and the bad I tried to hide. When I finally meet the Lord, no lawyer at my side. If heaven needs an honest man, at least I'll start there when I die. When I die, I'll tell him I love poorly when I thought love made me weak. Tell him every time I stayed silent when somebody needed me. Tell him I gave money when giving time was what they asked. Tell him I forgave myself for things nobody else had. Maybe he already knows it, that would save a lot of breath. Maybe judgment isn't thunder, maybe truth itself is death. Still I hope he asked about the things I did get right. The stranger I pulled roadside, the son I called that night. the brother I came back to after 7 years apart. Not enough to tip a scale there, just enough to show I tried. When I finally meet the Lord, I won't ask to be called clean. I have lived too long to believe that spotless ever means redeemed. When I finally meet the Lord, I'll stand there as I am, not a legend, not an outlaw, just one complicated man. And if there is no Lord, the truth still mattered here. They called him Saint Anthony, though Anthony wasn't his name. He worked behind a filling station with diesel in his veins. Never went to Sunday service, never quoted holy lines. But nobody broke down near town without seeing his truck arrive. The saint had dirty hands, oil underneath the nails. Never promised anybody heaven, just got them off the rail. The saint had dirty hands and an all red welding flame. Some men preach salvation, some just help you move again. Widow's Buick in December, farmer's tractor late in May. Runaway kid with a busted chain, he fixed them all the same. If they couldn't pay, he'd shrug there, say bring something when you can. Half the town still owed him money when the dirt finally took the man. No halo in the workshop, no angels in the smoke, just a man who kept on helping long after helping made him At his funeral, church was crowded. Preacher barely knew his face. People stood outside in work clothes, 'cause there wasn't enough space. Someone said he wasn't religious. Old widow near me smiled. Maybe heaven keeps a side door for that particular kind. The saint had dirty hands, and nobody heard him pray. He just kept broken people moving, one machine, one human day.
ticket outside the county bar. Red slip tucked beneath the wiper on his black expensive car. He read it twice in silence, then looked up at the sign. Said 2-hour limit, I invented human time. Even the devil pays the meter, even darkness gets a fine. Pride can own 1,000 kingdoms, still be 12 minutes over time. Even the devil pays the meter, no exemption for the damned. Hell may run on eternal fire, but this town runs quarter an hour of plans. He marched into the courthouse, asked to speak to someone high. Clerk behind the little window never even raised her eyes. She said, appeal is down the hallway, take a number, have a seat. I watched Satan discover the true machinery of grief. No flames, no chains, no tortured souls in line, just fluorescent lighting and municipal design. He paid the ticket Friday, exact cash, no complaint. Then parked 3 blocks farther like a newly humbled saint. Bartender asked what happened. He said, nothing worth the tale. I pointed at the receipt there. He bought my next 2 ales. Even the devil pays the meter, even darkness reads the sign. No matter how eternal, you can still run out of time. He keeps quarters in the ashtray now. There was a book behind the counter, thick black cover, pages worn. Not the tabs and not the payroll, something stranger had been born. Every drunk who swore I'm finished, every husband saying home. Bartender wrote the sentence down and dated everyone. The Roadhouse book of sins had no scripture in the spine, just promises made after midnight by men running out of lies. The Roadhouse book of sins never judged a single name. It only kept the words alive longer than the men who made them. Got written twice there, once at 26. I'll never hit another man. The second, I'll quit this. First one mostly held together, second took another decade. Some promises are doors you open, some are bills you learn to pay. Bartender but never mocked us when the promises went wrong. He turned the book toward you and said, "You wrote it, carry on." When the Roadhouse finally closed down, nobody wanted chairs or signs. But I bought that black book from him for $1.20 and a dime. Burned no page and crossed no names out. Put it underneath my bed. Proof that men can mean a sentence long before they live it yet. The Roadhouse book of sins wasn't holy, wasn't wise. Just 1,000 little moments when a man got sick of lies. At 29, I had a pickup with one good tire and 3 worn things. A rented room above a bar, and more excuses than friends. I called anger independence, called the bottle company. Every bridge I burned behind me, I blamed on everybody but me. I don't miss the man I was, I just know him by his face. He was always leaving somewhere before love could make him stay. I don't hate the man I was, he just took a long damn time to learn that being hard ain't strength. Running ain't alive. I had one woman who believed me longer than I told the truth. One old friend who kept forgiving things forgiveness couldn't use. By 35 the room got quieter. By 40 silence had a name. You find out who you really are when no one's left to blame. Age don't make you wiser, it just gives your lives more years. Wisdom starts the morning you quit defending why you're here. Now I call before I'm needed, pay the bills before they're late, leave the bar while I can walk out and say the thing I used to hate. I was wrong, it ain't poetic, it don't sound good in a song, but those 2 words rebuilt more bridges than pride ever kept strong. I don't miss the man I was, but I carry what he made. Every scar and every empty room, every debt I finally paid. I don't hate the man I was, he got me far enough to see the hardest man I ever fought was the one that looked like me.
found a flask inside his coat after Reverend Thomas died. Silver cap initials worn flat against the side. By Monday half the county knew he'd preached with whiskey breath. By Tuesday every sermon was rewritten by his death. The flask was empty. His widow heard the gossip, walked straight into the store, set that little silver flask upon the counter near the door. Said that belonged to our boy who died overseas at 23. Tom carried it every Sunday, 'cause grief don't fit respectfully. The flask was empty. People love a fallen preacher more than one who simply grieves. Sin makes better conversation than what loneliness believes. Nobody apologized much. That's not how small towns run. Rumor found another victim before the week was done. His widow put the flask back inside the preacher's coat and buried both together without another note. The flask was empty. Still we filled it full of blame. The flask was empty. Still we poured ourselves to shame. Truth arrived on Tuesday. Rumor had a 2-day lead. Kept the old clubhouse coffee pot after the building got sold. Aluminum stained black from 20 winters cold. It sat on every morning before rides and court dates, before apologies mumbled at half-open gates. Pour it black, let it burn. Some men need coffee before they can learn. Old pot, hard steam. A brotherhood awakes in ordinary things. Boiled through bad meetings, through debts and broken plans, through prospects getting chewed out by tired older men. It served burnt peace offerings in chipped ceramic cups when pride stayed at
the table, but fist finally gave up. Pour it black, let it burn. Some men need coffee before they can learn. Old pot, hard steam. A brotherhood wakes in ordinary things. When they cleared the clubhouse for the new owner's keys, men fought over banners and old bar signs with ease. But nobody touched the coffee pot till the old writer said that thing kept more men living than half the words we said. Now it sits in his garage, still ugly, still used, beside a line of helmets and bills he can't refuse. Every Saturday morning the old pack comes around, and the first sound ain't engines, it's coffee dripping down. Pour it black, let it burn. Some men need coffee before they return. Old pot, truth, steam. A brotherhood survives in ordinary things. Burn his maps behind the shout, one state at a time. Texas curled into the flame, Nevada followed fine. Every road he'd ever taken turned black along the edge. He watched the paper highways fold like promises he'd spent. No map could tell him where to stay. Where to stay. He crossed the country 7 times and called that living free. But every town became another place he didn't need to be. When people got too close there, he'd point the front wheel west. Distance made a good excuse for never doing best. No map could tell him where to stay. Sounds that strong.
miles to his brother's little place. Hadn't spoken since the winter they buried their old man.
He parked outside the mailbox, left the helmet on the seat. Brother opened up the screen door. Neither man looked very free. No map could tell him where to stay. So he finally chose a door. No map could tell him where to stay. He didn't need one anymore.
Last light in Purgatory was a station off Route 3. One pump working, one bow buzzing, no town that I could see. I had left behind a marriage, a job I'd come to hate, and half a dozen explanations that arrived a year too late.
Last light in Purgatory, burn a little while. I ain't asking for salvation, just another honest mile. Last light in Purgatory, keep the darkness off the glass. Sometimes all a man can handle is enough light for the next task. Old clerk sat behind the counter, reading something without a name. Asked, you running from somebody? I said, mostly things I made. He nodded like that answer had been bought there every night, and sold me coffee, filled my tank, and never asked me twice. People want redemption to arrive with thunder loud. Most times it's a gas receipt and choosing not to turn around. I stood beneath that buzzing bolt till cold reached through my vest. No angel gave directions, no preacher named the test. I just knew the road ahead there wasn't cleaner than behind, but at least I'd quit pretending distance alone would fix my life. Last light in Purgatory, burn until I go. I ain't asking for forgiveness from a place that doesn't know. Last light in Purgatory.
not to low. I rode out before sunrise. The light stayed on behind me. Offered him the patch early after one hard desert ride. Said you showed enough backbone with the firelight at his side. He looked down at the table, at the thread and black design, then pushed it back slowly, like touching a live wire. I can't carry it. Don't name me brother on a half-paid debt. Let me earn it. Let it weigh. A patch means nothing if it comes too easy today. Some men called him foolish, some thought he played proud, but the old lad watched him through the smoking crowd. The kid said, I rode one bad road, that don't make me true. I want the right to wear it when I know what it cost you. Don't hand me thunder, I can't carry it. Don't name me brother on a half-paid debt. Let me earn it, let it weigh. A patch means nothing if it comes too easy today. Still and heavy, like the walls it leaned in. No one expected honor from a man that young and thin. The road captain took the patch and laid it back flat. Said first, good answer, I've heard all night at that. He wrote another season in plain black with no claim. Did the boring little labors no song would ever name. When the patch came later, he didn't grin or shout, just lowered his head once, like a man who knew about. Now hand me thunder, I can carry clean. Now call me brother, if you know what I mean. Let it weigh, let it stay. A patch means blood when it don't come easy today. Pack road to winter storage in a warehouse by the grain. Battery tenders on the wall and salt waiting in the rain. One by one they rolled them into lines under dust. Black tanks, chrome bones, and tanks drained down to trust. Cover the bike, don't cover the ache. Winter knows exactly what it came to take. Fuel low, battery tight. Some seasons make riders stand still inside. The youngest hated leaving his machine in the road. Kept touching the throttle like it might still go. The old man said, easy, the road will come back around. A man who can't sit still gets buried by the sound. Cover the bike, don't cover the ache. Winter knows exactly what it came to take. Fuel low, battery tight. Some seasons make riders stand still inside. Sheets over seats, little rituals against mice, and months of no heat. But what they feared wasn't damage, it wasn't rust or cold. It was all that quiet thinking when the road loses hold. They closed the warehouse door with a chain and heavy snap, then stood there like fools with gloves in their laps. No one said goodbye, no one made it sweet, but every man heard silence where engines used to breathe. Cover the bike, face the ache. Winter only wins if it teaches you to break. Wait out, stay alive. A rider learns patience when he cannot ride. Till sundown, then drank until he slept. Paid every bill on Friday, never paid the words he owed. He could rebuild an engine with a cigarette in his teeth. Couldn't tell his wife he needed her, couldn't tell his sons a thing. I'm trying to be a little less like my father and keep the good he gave. His hands, his nerve, his working hours, without carrying all his rage. to love like that again. He never missed a ball game, but rarely said well done. Would drive 3 states to help me, then act like help was nothing. That generation wore affection like a shirt that didn't fit, so they kept it in the closet, then wondered why we missed it. Forgiving ain't pretending that the damage wasn't real. You can love the man who hurt you and still choose another wheel. Now my own boy calls me sometimes when his whole world comes undone. I fight the old reflex to tell him how much worse I had it once. Instead I let him finish, say yeah, that sounds real hard. Funny how 5 quiet words can break a family curse apart. I'm trying to be a little less like my father without throwing him away. Keep the backbone, lose the silence. Keep the work, unlearn the rage. A little less like my father, that may be all I ever get. He loved us better than he showed us. I'll try to show mine better yet. I hear his voice in mine sometimes. I choose the next sentence. The Roadhouse closed at dawn after 40 years of smoke. Last call came at 3:15. Nobody made a joke. Neon buzzed above the window. Pool table leaned downhill. Jukebox skipped on every 3rd song, but we let it play there still. Let the Roadhouse close at dawn. Don't make a funeral of the thing. Walls don't need remembering. People carry what they bring. Let the Roadhouse close at dawn. Pour the final round and go. Some places don't die tragic, they just reach the end they know. Old riders came from counties we hadn't seen in years. One brought photographs from '92. One brought nothing but his beard. Nobody talked about the fights much. Nobody missed that part. Mostly talked about the breakfasts and who helped whose bike start. Memory at its trouble makes the bad nights disappear. But that old room held both kinds, and we knew what happened there. Yes, exactly. Neon died without a flicker. Jukebox stopped mid-song. For 1 minute nobody moved there. Then someone opened up the door. Morning spilled across the floorboards like the place had never seen before. Let the roadhouse close at dawn. No need to carve the name in stone. Take the stories, take the laughter, take the parts that made it home. Let the roadhouse close at dawn. The road outside is still the same. A building doesn't make the brotherhood, and brotherhood don't need the friend. Last photograph in the toolbox. Under sockets, files and tape. Father standing by a river, 20 years before my face. No work shirt, no hard expression, no tired eyes I knew. Just a skinny kid with long hair, laughing like young people do. I forgot my father started young, before the bills and years, before the work made shoulders heavy, before he learned to hide his fear. I forgot my father started young, before he became dad to me. Every old man was somebody who once had somewhere else to be. On the back, one faded sentence: Colorado, summer '68. Beside his name, another name my mother wouldn't say. I almost asked her questions, then folded up the past. Some doors inside a marriage a son ain't meant to ask. Parents arrive already finished in a child's narrow eyes. We forget they had whole countries before we occupied their lives. I keep that picture in the toolbox, same place he kept it hid. Not because I need the secret, but because I need the kid. Helps me when I judge him for the ways he got things wrong. He wasn't born my father, he just became one as he went along. I've forgotten my father started young, with roads he didn't take, with people he disappointed, and promises he couldn't make. I forgot my father started young. That don't excuse a thing. It only makes the dead man human, which is harder than forgiving.
When the choir stops singing and the preacher shuts the book, when the flowers start to wilt there and everybody quits the look, there won't be much left of a man, but stories told outside. Some will make him kinder, some will sharpen every side. When the choir stops singing, let the honest version stay. Don't turn every scar to courage, don't make every sin okay. When the choir stops singing, let the living call it true. He was good in certain moments and a bastard in a few. Final sermon, turning trouble into gold. Don't say I followed every promise, 'cause I broke more than I told. Say I learned to call my children before there was a need. Say I stayed with one old brother when his hands began to shake. Life ain't judged by endings, no coffin makes it clean. The dead don't need protection from the truth of what they'd been. If you need one good thing from me, take the tools above the bench. Give the bike to someone younger who knows respect from sentiment. Burn the papers nobody needs. Keep one photograph or two, then go home before the evening. There's still living left to do. When the choir stops singing and the last car leaves the lane, don't stand around inventing some heroic second name. When the choir stops singing, let the simple truth come through. I was wrong and I got better. Not enough, but some will do. House light beyond the cone, half a mile from County 10. Every night I rode that highway, that yellow square was there. Never knew who lived behind it, never stopped beside the lane. Still that little window told me I was halfway home again. Keep that light burning. Some winter snow hid fences, some summer's fields went black, but that kitchen light stayed steady every time I hit it back. After fights and failed beginnings, after bars I should've left, it was strange how one unknown house could make the dark feel less. Keep that light burning. We belong to strangers sometimes, without either person knowing. One small habit in their window can become another's going. The light was missing, house stood black beyond the field. For the first time in 20 years, the road looked unfamiliar. I asked about it next morning at the store beside the grain. A woman said Mrs. Carter died. Her son sold the place in May. Keep that light burning for somebody you don't know. Keep that light burning. You don't know who uses home. New owners moved in by October. They leave the kitchen light on too.